Hi, my name is Emma, and my mom just married my worst enemy's dad. And now, I have to live with my bully. It all started at school. There was this girl named Brielle. She had everything. Perfect clothes, tons of friends, and a personality that made everyone love her. Well, everyone except me. Because for some reason, she hated me. She would make fun of my clothes, laugh when I answered questions wrong, and once she even accidentally knocked my lunch onto the floor. And the worst part? No one ever stood up for me. I tried to ignore her, but it felt like she was everywhere. School became the one place I hated going. But at least I had peace at home. Or at least I thought I did. One night, my mom sat me down at the kitchen table with the biggest smile on her face. She said, "Emma, I have someone I want you to meet." And behind her walked in a man I had never seen before. He seemed nice, polite, a little awkward. Then my mom dropped the bomb. "We're getting married." I was shocked, but also kind of happy for her. She hadn't dated anyone seriously in years. But then, she said something that made my stomach drop. "He has a daughter your age. You'll love her." I already knew. There was no way. There was absolutely no way. But somehow, there was. The next weekend, we went over to his house. And when the door opened, there she was, Brielle. We both just stared at each other in silence. Her smile slowly faded. "Wait, you're Emma?" I couldn't even speak. And that's when I realized this wasn't just school anymore. This was my life now. The first week living together was a nightmare. At school, she acted like nothing changed, still making comments, still embarrassing me in front of everyone. And at home, she pretended to be the sweetest person ever, laughing with our parents, helping with dinner, acting like we were best friends. It made me feel like I was going crazy. No one saw the real her but me. One night, I finally snapped. I told my mom everything, the bullying, the comments, the way Brielle treated me at school. I expected her to be shocked, but instead, she just looked confused. "Emma, Brielle is always so kind when she's here." Of course she was. That's what made it worse. No one believed me. Days turned into weeks, and things only got worse. Until one afternoon, something happened that changed everything. I came home early from school because I wasn't feeling well. As I walked past Brielle's room, I heard her crying. Not fake crying, real crying. I hesitated, but then I knocked. She quickly wiped her face and opened the door. "What do you want?" she snapped. But her voice was shaky. For a moment, I didn't see the bully. I saw someone who looked hurt. I asked her what was wrong. At first, she told me to leave. But then, she broke. She told me everything. Her parents' divorce had been messy. She felt like her dad replaced her with my mom. And seeing me living in her house made her feel like she was losing everything. "So yeah," she said. "Maybe I took it out on you." I didn't know what to say. Part of me was still angry, but another part of me understood. The next day at school, something unexpected happened. Brielle sat next to me at lunch. Everyone noticed. She looked around, then said, "Leave her alone." The table went silent. From that day on, things changed. She didn't become my best friend overnight, but the bullying stopped. And slowly, we started talking, then laughing, than actually getting along. Now, living together isn't perfect. We still argue sometimes, but we also watch movies together, share clothes, and help each other out. I never thought I'd say this, but my bully? She's kind of my sister now. And maybe, just maybe, this whole crazy situation turned out better than I ever expected.